Once upon a time, in a far-off kingdom,
more than anything,
lived a young maiden, a sad young lad.
I wish.
A childless baker with his wife.
More than life.
I wish.
More than anything.
More than the moon.
I wish. King is giving a festival.
More than life.
I wish.
I wish to go to the festival.
More than riches.
I wish the cow give us some milk.
More than anything.
I wish we had a child.
Please, cow, squeeze, cow. I wish you give us some milk.
We might have a child. I wish.
You wish to go to the festival?
The poor girl's mother had died.
You Cinderella, don't you Cinderella, but you wish to go to the festival, the King's festival?
Her father had taken for his new wife
The festival?
a woman with 2 daughters of her own.
Now look at your dress. People would laugh at you. She still wants to go to the festival and dance before the prince.
All 3 were beautiful of face, but vile and black of heart. Jack, on the other hand, had no father, and his mother,
I wish,
well, she was not quite beautiful.
I wish my son were not so full. I wish the house is not a mess. I wish the cow was full of milk. I wish the walls were made of gold. I wish a lot of things. You foolish child, what in heaven's name are you doing with the cow inside of the house?
A warm environment might be just what Milky Way needs to produce his milk.
It's a she. How many times must I tell you that only she's can give milk, Jack?
Why, come in, little girl.
I wish it's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please, to bring my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please.
Cinderella's stepmother had a surprise for her.
I have emptied a pot of lentils into the ashes for you. If you have picked them out again within 2 hours' time, you shall go to the ball with us. And perhaps a sticky bun or 4
Birds in the sky, birds in the eaves and the leaves and the fields and the castles and ponds. Those calm little birds, down from the eaves and the leaves over fields out of castles and ponds.
No squeeze.
Quick little birds, flick through the ashes, pick and peck but swiftly sift through the ashes into the pot.
Listen well, son. Milky White must be taken to market.
Mother, no! He's the best cow!
Was? She's been dry for a week. We've no food, no money, and no choice but to sell her while she can still command a price.
But Milky Way is my best friend in the whole world.
Jack, look at her. There are bugs on her ducks. There are flies in her eyes. There's a lump on her rump big enough to be a hump.
But
Son, there's no time to sit and dither while her withers wither with her. And no one keeps a cow for a friend. Sometimes I fear you're touched.
Into the woods, it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to though. Into the woods, it's time and so I must begin the journey. Into the woods and through the trees to where I am expected, ma'am. Into the woods to grandmother's house. Into the woods to grandmother's house.
You're certain of your way.
The light is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. I sorta hate to ask it, but do you have a basket?
Now, don't strain me like.
And save some of those sweets for Granny.
Into the woods and down the dell, the path, the street, I know it well. Into the woods and who can tell what's waiting on the journey. Into the woods to bring some bread to Granny who is sick in bed. Never can tell what lies ahead, for all that I know she's already dead. But into the woods, into the woods, into the woods to grandmother's house and home before dark. Hey!
Fly birds, back to the skies, back to the eaves and the leaves and the fields.
Hurry up and do my hair, Cinderella. Are you really wearing that? Here I found a
that.
Because the baker had lost his mother and father in a baking accident, or so he believed, he was eager to have a family of his own, and was concerned that all efforts until now had failed. Who might that be?
We've sold our last loaf of bread.
Ugh, it's the witch from next door.
We have no bread.
Of course you have no bread.
Oh, what do you wish?
It's not what I wish, it's what you wish. Nothing cooking in there now, is there?
The old enchantress went on to tell the couple that she had placed a spell on their house. What spell?
In the past, when you were no more than a babe, your father and his young wife brought you to this cottage. They were a handsome couple, but not handsome neighbors. You see, your mother was a child who had developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father that what she wanted more than anything in the world was greens, yeah, nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, white cabbages, and celery, asparagus, and watercress, and tomato, lettuce. He said, all right, one, because it wasn't quite, because I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night. He was robbing me, raising me, rooting to my rutabaga, raiding my arugula, making him the raspberry, my cherry, my favorite. She let a spell on him right there. And it turned him into stone, or a dog, or a chair, or a snoo. But I let him have the ribbon. I have lots to spare. In return, however, I said fair is fair. You can let him have the baby that your wife will bear. And we'll call it square.
I had a brother?
No! But you had a sister.
The witch refused to tell him any more of his sister, not even that her name was Rapunzel.
Listen well, son. Leave what you went to the market and fetch the best price you can. Take no less than 5 pounds. Are you listening to me?
Yes,
Now how much you to ask?
no more than 5 pounds.
Less than 5! Jack, head in a sack. The house is getting colder. This is not a time for dreaming. Chimney stack starting to crack. The mice are getting bolder. The floor's gone slack. Your mother's getting older. Your father's not back. And you can't just sit here dreaming pretty dreams. To be champagne from day to day will never keep the wolves away. Into the woods, the time is now. We have to live, I don't care how. Into the woods to sell the cow. We have to face the journey. Straight through the woods and don't delay it. We have to face the marketplace. Into the woods to journey's end.
To the wood to sell a friend.
Someday you'll have a real pet, Jack.
A piggy?
Meanwhile, the witch, for purposes of her own, explained how the baker might lift the spell.
You wish to have the curse reversed? I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back 1, the cow as white as milk. 2, the cape as red as blood. 3, the hair as yellow as corn. 4, the slipper as pure as gold. Bring me these before the chime of midnight. In 3 days' time, and you shall have, I guarantee, a child as perfect as child can be. Go to the wood! Ladies, our carriage awaits.
Now may I go to the festival?
The festival? Darling, those nails, darling, those clothes. Lentils are one thing, but darling, with those, you'd make us the fools of the festival. And mortify the prince. We must be gone.
Good night, Father. I wish.
Look what I found in Father's hunting jacket.
6 beans.
I wonder if the
Witch's beans. We'll take them with us.
No, you are not coming.
I know you're fearful of the woods at night.
The spell is on my house. Only I can lift the spell.
No,
the
no,
spell
the
is
spell
on
is
my
on our
house.
house. We
No,
must lift
you
the
are
spell
not to
together.
come,
The
and that is
spell is
fine.
on
I
our
what am I
house.
to return with?
You don't remember! The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is pure as gold.
The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair
And
is
so the
yellow
baker
as gold,
reluctantly
the
set
slipper
off
is
to meet the
pure as
enchantress's
gold.
demands. As for Cinderella,
And so she go to the festival.
The cow is white as milk, the
But
cape
how
is
am I
red
to
as
get
blood,
to
the
the
hair is
festival?
yellow
I
as
know amazing
corn.
mother's got the slipper
The slipper is pure as gold, the cow, the cape, the slipper is pure as gold. Into the woods I have to go, it may be all in vain, I know. Into the woods, but even so I have to take the journey. Into the woods, the path is straight, I know it well, but who can tell? Into the woods to lift the spout.
Into the woods to visit mother. Into the woods to fetch the thorn.
to make the potion.
Into the woods without regret, the choice is made, the task is set. Into the woods, but not forgetting why I'm on the journey. Into the woods to get my wish, I don't care how the time is now.
Into the woods to sell the cow.
To the woods to get the money.
Into the woods to lift the spout.
To make the potion.
Woods to grandmother's house. Into the woods to grandmother's house.
The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. No need to be afraid,
There's something in the glade there.
Into the woods without delay, but careful not to lose the way. Into the woods, who knows what may be lurking on the journey. Into the woods to get the thing that makes it worth the journeying.
Into the woods to see the king.
To see, to sell, to get, to bring, to make, to live, to go to the festival. Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods and out of the woods. And home before dark.
Cinderella had planted a branch at the grave of her mother, and she had visited there so often and wept so much that her tears had watered it until it had grown into a handsome tree.
I've been good and I've been kind, mother, doing only what I learned from you. Why then am I left behind, mother? Is there something more that I should do? What is wrong with me, mother? Something must be wrong. I wish.
What, child? Specify. Opportunity is not a lengthy visitor, and good fortune, like bad, can befall when least expected. Do you know what you wish? Are you certain what you wish is what you want? If you know what you want, then make a wish. Ask the tree, and you shall have your wish.
Shiver and quiver, little tree. Silver and gold throw down on me. I'm off to get my wish.
Why, silence everywhere, Milky White. Not to my liking.
Hello, Jack!
How do you know my name?
Well, when I first appear, I seem mysterious. But when explained, I am nothing serious.
Say that again?
On your way to the market, Jack?
Yes, sir.
You might have been there long ago. Taking your time, Jack.
No, sir.
Is that the truth?
Well, you see, now I'm resting.
Resting. How much you asking for the animal?
No less than 5 pounds.
Oh, Jack, Jack, Jack! Come here, bring the cow. Bring the cow. Come here. Now, Jack, why such a sum?
My mother told
Your
me.
mother? A boy your age would be lucky to exchange this cow for a sack of beans.
Beans? Well, come along, Milky White. There's spirits here. 要乖呀！
Mofat.
要乖
Mofat.
队长，要乖。
And so, after 2 sticky buns and half a loaf of bread, the little girl with the red cape was in for a surprise.
Good day, young lady.
Good day, Mr. Wolf.
Who led her away so hurriedly?
To my grandmother's.
And what might be in your basket?
Bread and wine, so grandmother will have something good to make her strong.
And where might your grandmother live?
Oh, a good quarter of league further in the woods. Her house stands under the very large trees.
Look at that flesh, pink and plump. Hello, little girl. Tender and fresh, not one lump. Hello, little girl. This one's especially lush, delicious. Hello, little girl. What's your rush? You're missing all the flowers. The sun won't set for hours. Take your time.
Proceed straight ahead, not to delay or be misled.
But slow, little girl, hark and hush. The birds are singing sweetly. You'll miss the birds completely. You're traveling so fleetly. Grandmother first, then Miss Plum. What a delectable couple. Utter perfection, one brittle, one supple, one moment, my
Come with
dear.
me, follow the path and never stray.
Just so, little girl, any path, so many worth exploring. Just one would be so boring. And look what you're ignoring. Delicate meat, crispy bones.
It is a treat for the palate.
All of that scrumptious carnality, oh, what a day!
There's no possible way
To describe what you feel when you're talking to your meal.
Mother said not to stray, still I suppose a small delay. Granny might like a fresh bouquet. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, little girl.
Goodbye, Mr. Rubin.
And hello.
Is harm to come to that little girl in the red cape?
Forget the little girl and get the cape!
You frightened me.
That's the cape! Get it, get it, get
How am I
it!
supposed to get it?
You go up to the little thing and you take it!
I can't just take a cape from a little girl. Why don't you get it?
If I could, I would! But Get me what I need! Get me what I need!
Ugh, this is ridiculous. How am I supposed to find a red cape and a yellow cow and a golden slipper? Or was it a golden cow and a yellow slipper? Oh no.
Cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the
No,
hair is
no.
yellow as corn, the slipper is pure as gold.
What are you doing here?
You forgot your scarf.
You've no business being here alone in the woods, and you have no idea what I've come across. You'd be frightened for your life. Now, please, go home immediately.
I wish to help.
Help.
Yes.
No, the spell is on my house.
Our house.
Only I can
We
lift the
must
spell.
lift
The spell is on
together.
my
The spell
house.
is
The
on
spell is on...
A cow is white as milk.
Why, hello there, young lad.
Hello, sir.
What might you be doing with a cow in the middle of the forest?
I was heading toward the market, but I seem to have lost my way.
And what were you planning on doing there?
I saw my cow, sir. No less than 5 pounds.
5 pounds? Where would you get 5 pounds?
The cow must be generous of milk to fetch 5 pounds.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you can't fetch that sum, then what are you to do?
Well, I hadn't thought of that. I suppose me and my mother will have no food to eat.
This is the sum total.
Beans! We mustn't give up our beans! Well,
beans in exchange for my cow?
Oh, these are no ordinary beans, son. These beans carry magic.
Moffat?
Mother?
Moffat.
Moffat? Magic? What kind of magic?
Tell him.
Magic that defies description.
Well, my mother...
用啲膠嚟換隻牛已經好好啦。You'll be lucky to exchange that cow for a sack of beans.
Well, how many beans?
6.
5. We mustn't part with all of them, and they must be at least a pound each at the very least.
Could I buy my cow back someday?
Well, possibly. Good luck there, young lad.
I guess this is goodbye, old pal. You've been a perfect friend. I hate to see us part, old pal. Someday I'll buy you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, it won't be on a plate.
Take the cow and go home.
I was trying to be helpful.
Magic beans? We've no reason to believe they're magic. Are we to dispel this curse through deceit?
At least they'll have some food.
5 beans.
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Home.
Do we want a child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain, or you live to regret it.
Will you please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in between. So one waits when fortune intervenes, and maybe they're really magic. Who knows? Why you do what you do, that's the point. All the rest of it is chatter.
Look at her, she's crying.
Everything you do is pure in intent. If it's meant, if it's just a little bent, doesn't matter.
Yes.
What matters is that everyone tells tiny lies. What's important really is the size. Only 3 more tries and we'll have our prize. If the end's in sight, you'll realize if the end is right, it justifies the beans.
And go home. I will carry this out in my own fashion.
And so the baker continued his search for the cape as red as blood. As for Rapunzel, the witch was careful not to lose this beauty to the outside world, and so shut her within a doorless tower that lay deep within the forest. And when the old enchantress paid a visit, she called forth,
Rapunzel! 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 Let down your hair to me.
Rapunzel! Rapunzel! What a strange name. Strange but beautiful and fit for a prince. Tomorrow, before that horrible witch arrives, I will stand beneath her tower and ask her to let her hair down. Me.
Hello there, little one.
Hello.
Save some of those sweets for Granny.
I ate all the sweets, and I have loaf of bread.
Oh, well, where did you get this cape? I admire it so.
My granny made it for me.
Is that right? Well, I would love to have a cape like this.
You'd look pretty foolish.
Do you mind if I, take a look at it?
I don't like to be without my cape! Please give it back!
I want it badly.
Give it back! Please! Forget the little girl and get the cape!
I just really wanted to make certain you love this cape. Now, you go off to your granny's, and you make certain no wolf comes your way.
I'd rather wolf than you any day!
Oh. If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it. Do I want a child or not? Oh, it's a cloak. What's a cloak? It's a joke. It's a stupid little cloak. And a cloak is what you make it, so you take it. Things are only what you need them for. What's important is who needs them more.
And so the baker with newfound determination went after the red cape. As for the little girl, she was surprised to find her grandmother's cottage door standing open.
Oh dear, how uneasy I feel. Perhaps it's all the sweets. Good day, Grandmother. My grandmother, you're looking very strange. What big ears you have.
The better to hear you with, my dear.
Oh, but Grandmother, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
Oh, but Grandmother, what big hands you have.
The better to hug you with, my dear.
Oh, but Grandmother, what a big, terrible mouth you
The
have.
better to eat you with.
And scarcely had the wolf said this than he was devouring the little girl within a single bound. Well, it was a full day of eating for them both. And with his appetite appeased, the wolf took to bed for a nice long nap.
That grandmother has a mighty snore. Odd. I wonder where the little one is. Off eating, no doubt. Or eaten? Ah! Grandmother! Ha! I'll get the cape from within your stomach!
No!
I'll leave you to your task then.
Wait! Don't you want the skins?
No, no thank you.
What kind of a hunter are you?
I'm a baker.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled. I should have heeded her advice, but he seemed so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my path, so I never had dared. I had been so careful, I never had cared. And he made me feel excited, well, excited and scared. When he said, come in, with that sickening grin, how could I know what was in store? Once his teeth were bare, then I really got scared, well, excited and scared. But he drew me close and he swallowed me down a dark, slimy path where lie secrets that I never want to know. And when everything familiar seemed to disappear forever, at the end of the path was Granny once again. So we wait in the dark until someone set us free. We're brought into the light, we're back at the start. And I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before. Do not put your faith in a cape and a hood. They will not protect you the way that they should. And take extra care with strangers. Even flowers have their dangers. And though scary is exciting, nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared. Granny's right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not. Mr. Baker, here, you saved our lives.
Are you certain?
Yes. Maybe Granny will make another with the skins of that wolf.
more satisfied than he had ever felt, ran back through the woods. As for the lad Jack,
Only a dog would exchange a cow for beans, Jack.
Mother, no!
To bed without supper for you.
little did they know those beans would grow into an enormous stalk that would stretch into the heavens.
Are you all right, miss?
Yes, I just need to catch my breath.
What a beautiful gown you're wearing. Were you at the King's Festival?
Yes.
Aren't you the lucky one? Whatever are you doing in the woods at this hour?
Keep going! I think I see it! Have you seen a beautiful maiden in a ball gown pass through?
I don't think so, sir.
I think I see her over there!
I've never lied to royalty before. I've never anything to royalty before.
Thank you.
If a prince were looking for me, I certainly wouldn't hide.
Well,
What brings you here to the middle of the woods and with a cow? Oh, my husband's somewhere in the woods. He's undoing a spell.
oh!
Yes. Now the prince, what's he like?
He's a very nice prince.
And
It's a very nice ball.
And
When I entered, they trumpeted.
and the prince.
Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince.
Well, he's tall.
Is that all? Did you dance? Is he charming? They say that he's charming.
We did nothing but dance.
Yes. And
And it made a nice change.
no, the prince.
Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince.
He has charm for a prince, I guess.
Yes.
I don't meet a wide range. And it's all very strange.
Are you to return to the festival tomorrow, see?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Oh, to be pursued by a prince. All the pursues me is tomorrow's bread.
Well,
But I wouldn't get to be in your shoes.
An enormous vine growing next to that little cottage.
I mean slippers.
It looks like a giant beanstalk rising into the sky.
as pure as gold.
I must get home. Wait, I need your shoes!
There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. When you way up high and you look below at the world you left and the things you know, little more than a glance is enough to show you just how small you are. When you way up high and you're on your own in a world like none that you ever know, where the sky is flat and earth is stone, you're free to do whatever pleases you, exploring things you never dared, cause you don't care when suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible lady giant sweeping the floor. And she gives you food and she gives you rest, and she draws you close to her giant breast. You know things now that you never knew before. Not to the sky. Only just when you've met a friend and oh, I know she's fake, but you don't feel small. Someone bigger than her comes along the hall to swallow you for lunch. And your heart is land and stomach stone, and you're really scared being all alone. And it's then that you long for things you know in the world you left, and a little your own. The fun is done, and you still watch Ken and run, and you scramble down and you look below. The world you know begins to grow. The roof, the house, and your mother at the roof, the house, and the world you never thought to explore. And you think of all of the things you've seen, and you wish that you could live in between. And you're back again, only different than before. after the sky. There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. Good fortune, sir. Look what I have. Here's 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces?
I had more, but my mother made me surrender them. She allowed me these 5 to do with as I pleased.
Oh my.
Where's Milky White?
Milky White is home with my wife.
Let's go find them.
Wait. I'm not certain I wish to sell.
But you say I might buy her back.
I'm not certain 5 gold pieces.
Are you saying you wish more money?
More money is always...
Keep this. I'll go fetch more.
Oh, wait! 5 gold pieces. Huh. With this money, I could buy baking supplies for a year. I could rethatch the roof, fix the crack in the chimney.
Well, could you buy yourself a child?
Who are you?
Well, when I first appeared, I seemed hilarious. But when explained, I am nothing serious. But could you buy yourself a child?
I don't understand.
Like, how badly do you wish yourself a child? 5 gold pieces, 10 to 20?
I've not thought to put a price on it.
Exactly. You've not thought about many things, have you, son?
Give that back! It's not yours.
Nor the Jack's. The money's not what's important here. What's important is that your wish be honored.
Come back here!
No!
Give me back! Give me back my money!
No, it's not yours!
I can see you! Come back here! Give me back my gun! What are you doing here?
I see you, the red cape.
Yes, only 2 more items left to locate.
3.
2. I've the cape and the cow.
You have the cape!
What have you done with the cow?
She ran away. I've been looking for her all night.
I should have known better than to have entrusted her to you.
She might have just as easily have run from you.
But she didn't.
But she might have.
But she didn't!
But she might have.
But she didn't!
Who cares? The cow is gone. Get it back. Get it back.
We were just about to go do that. Here, you can have this.
I don't. Give me that, fool. I don't want to touch that. Have you no sense? Listen to her beautiful music. By tomorrow's midnight, deliver the items, or you'll wish you never thought to have a child.
I don't like that woman.
I'm sorry I lost the cow.
I shouldn't have yelled. I will make this right. And then we can just go about our lives. No more hunting about the woods for strange objects. No more witches or hungry little girls or dim-witted little boys. Go.
There you are, brother. Father and I had wondered where you had been.
Oh. I've been looking all night for her.
Her?
The beautiful one I danced the evening with.
Where did she go?
Disappeared like a fine morning mist.
She was lovely.
The loveliest.
I'm not so sure of that. I must confess, I too have found a lovely maiden. She lives here, in the woods.
The woods?
Yes, in a tall tower with no door or stairs.
Where?
Just 2 leagues from here, due east beyond the mossy knoll.
And how do you manage a visit?
I stand beneath her tower and I say, Rapunzel! Rapunzel! Let down your hair to me. And she lowers the most beautiful head of hair yellow as corn, which I climbed to her.
Rapunzel? Rapunzel? What kind of name is that? You jest, I've never heard of such a
Speak the
thing.
truth. She's as true as your maiden. A maiden running from a prince. None would run from us.
Yet one has. Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
High her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair. Blithely coming, and frequently humming, light-hearted air. Agony, far more painful than yours, when you know she would go with you. There only were doors.
Agony, oh the torture they teach.
What's as intriguing,
Oh, half as fatiguing as what's out of reach. Am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as I'm handsome, and dare to enthrone?
you are everything maidens could wish for.
Then why no?
Do I know?
The girl must be mad.
You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her hair and you see her up there as you're nearing her, all the while hearing her
Agony, misery, though it's different for each. Always 10 steps behind,
always 10 feet below,
and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to
Two princes, each more handsome than the next? No, get the hair.
Excuse me, young woman. Have you seen a young boy with a sunny though occasionally vague disposition answer the name of Jack?
Not one partial to a white cow.
He is the one.
Have you seen the cow?
No. In all cats, however, again, children can be very queer about their animals. You be careful with your children.
I have no children.
That is okay too. I remember when I was children. We used to party up the time. What I do. Don't be like me.
Okay. Yes, well, I have not seen your son today.
Well, I hope you didn't go with that beanstalk again. Quit while you're ahead, I say. Jack! Jack!
Moo! 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 Moo!
What? Looking for your cow? I bring her in. Where did you find her?
Hello?
What are you doing?
I'm here to make amends.
I want you to stay out of this, old man!
I'm here to see that your wish is granted.
You've caused enough trouble!
Oh, no.
Keep out of my path!
Oh, I know this one. No, no, no! Oh, no! Oh.
I hope there are no witches to encounter.
Yes!
Excuse me for this.
You do take plenty of spills, don't you?
Yes, it's these slippers. They're not suited for these surroundings. Actually, they're really not much suited for dancing either.
I'd say these slippers are as pure as gold.
Yes, they're all you could wish for in beauty.
What I couldn't give her just one.
You know, one's really not likely to do you much good.
Well, was the ball just as wonderful as the last evening?
Oh, it's still a nice ball.
Yes,
And they have far too much food.
no, the prince.
Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince.
If he knew who I really was.
Oh, who?
I'm afraid I was rude.
Oh, how?
Now I'm being pursued.
Yes,
And I'm not in the mood.
he must have really taken a liking to you.
I have no experience with princes and castles and gowns.
Nonsense. Every girl dreams of such things.
Yes, there she is! Move! Move!
And I
Keep
must
going!
have
Keep
a
going!
Stop that! I needed to have a child.
Stop! No! Give that back to me! No!
Keep going!
Ow!
Where did she go?
Who's her? Oh, you mean a beautiful young maiden in the ball gown? That direction. I was trying to keep her here for you.
I can capture my own damsel, thank you.
Yes, sir. Oh!
The prince, of
That
course!
direction, but you'll never reach him.
We would have if that mongrel with the cow hadn't molested us!
Please, just let me compare this color with that of your own.
He wants to compare our hair to corn?
Please! Oh, I thought you'd returned home. I've had no luck.
Keep the cow.
Yes, it's 2 of the 4.
3.
2.
Compare this to your corn.
Oh, where did you get this?
I pulled it from a mine tower. And I almost got the 4th, but she ran away.
We've 1 entire day left. Surely we can locate the slipper by then.
We? You mean you'll allow me to stay?
Well, it might take the 2 of us to get this child.
You're daring. You're different in the woods. More sure. More sharing. You're getting us through the woods. If you could see, you're nothing than started and much more open-hearted than I knew you to be.
It takes 2. I thought 1 was enough. It's not true. It takes 2 of us. You came through. When the going got rough, it took you. It takes 2 of us. It takes care. It takes patience and fear and despair to change. Will you swear to change? You can tell if you do. It takes 2.
You've changed, you're thriving. There's something about the woods, not just surviving. You're blossoming in the woods. At home, I fear we'd stay the same forever. And then, out here, you're passionate, charming, considerate, clever.
Takes 1 to begin, but then once you've begun, it takes 2 of you. It's no fun, but what needs to be done you can do. When there's 2 of you, if I dare, it's because I'm becoming aware of us as a pair.
crown of witches and slippers and hoods. Just the two of us beyond the lies, safe at home with our beautiful prize. Just a few of us, it takes trust. It takes just a bit more and we're done. We want four, we have none, we got three. We need one, it takes two.
What?
My Milky White! And the owner! And my hen!
Look what this hen has laid in my hand.
A golden egg! I've never seen a golden egg!
Well, you see, I promised you more than the 5 gold pieces I gave you, sir.
5 gold pieces?
And now I'm taking my cow.
Oh, wait, I'm not certain I wish to sell.
But you took the 5 gold pieces.
You took the 5 gold pieces!
I didn't take, you gave.
Where are the 5 gold pieces?
An old man came and told
He
them.
said I could have my cow.
I didn't say you could, I said you might.
You would take money before a child?
Milky White is dead.
And so the exhausted baker and his wife buried the dead Milky White.
You must go to the village in search of another cow.
And what do you propose I use to purchase this cow?
Here, tell them it's magic.
No person with a brain larger than this would exchange a cow for a bean.
Then steal it.
Steal it. Just 2 days ago, you were accusing me of using deceit in securing the cow.
Then don't steal it and resign yourself to a childless life.
I think it best if you go and search for another cow, as I have met a young maiden this previous eves, and I might succeed in winning her slipper.
Fine.
Fine.
Perfectly fine.
Fine.
Unfortunately for Rapunzel, the witch had discovered her affections for the prince before he could spirit her off.
What did I clearly say? Children should listen.
No, please.
What were you not to do? Children must see and learn. Why could you not obey? Children should listen. What have I been to you? What would you have me be? Handsome like a prince. Oh, but I am old, I am ugly, I embarrass you. Yes, you are ashamed of me. You are ashamed. You don't understand.
It was lonely atop that tower.
I was not company enough.
I'm no longer a child. I wish to see the world.
Don't you know what's out there in the world? Someone has to shield you from the world. Stay with me. Princes wait there in the world, it's true. Princes, yes, but wolves and humans too. Stay at home. I am home. Out there could love you more than I. We're out there that I cannot supply. Stay
gave you protection, and yet you disobeyed me.
Did you expect me to stay in that tower forever?
You lied! Why didn't you tell me you had a visitor? I will not share you, but I will show you a world you've never seen!
What is a white cow? What a white cow?
I don't know! Leave me alone!
Oh, haven't I left you alone long enough?
Your questions make no sense, old man! Go away!
In need of another cow?
What a beautiful cake!
Stay away from my cake or I'll slice you into 1,000 bits!
I don't want it. I was just admiring it.
Oh, my granny made it for me from a wolf that tried to attack us. I got to skin the animal myself. And best of all, she gave me this beautiful knife for protection.
Well, look what I have. A hen that lays golden eggs.
I don't believe that egg came from that hen. Where did you get that egg?
I stole this from the kingdom of the giant, up there. And if you think there's something, you should really see that the harp that the giant has. It plays the most beautiful music without your having to touch it.
Of course it does. Why don't you just go up to the kingdom right now and bring it back down and show me?
I could.
You could not.
I could.
You could not, Mr. Liar!
I'm not a liar. I'll get that harp and you'll see.
After having cast out Rapunzel to a remote desert, the witch returned to take the prince by surprise. And as he leapt from the tower, the thorns into which he fell pierced his eyes and blinded him.
Ah! My eye!
Why does this always happen to me? I can't even be king, and I can't have eyes!
Dwarf! Dwarf!
Mommy! Daddy! As for Cinderella, she returned from her final visit to the festival.
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares, knowing this time I'd run from him. He spread pitch on the stairs. I was caught unawares, and I thought, well, he cares. This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock while you're standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. You think, what do you want? You think, make a decision. Why not say it, be caught? You think, well, it's a thought. What would be his response? But then what if he knew who you were when you know that you're not what he thinks that he wants? But then what if you were what a prince would envision? Although how can you know who you are till you know what you want, what you don't? So then which do you pick when you're safe out of sight of yourself, but where everything's wrong? Or where everything's right and you know that you'll never be wrong? And whichever you pick, do it quick, cause you're starting to stick to the steps of the palace. It's your first big decision. The choice isn't easy to make. To arrive at a ball, it's exciting and dull. Once you're there, though, it's scary. And it's fun to deceive when you know you can leave, but you have to be wary. There's a lot that's at stake, but you saw long enough, cause you're still standing stuck in the stuff on the steps. But run along, and avoid the collision. Even though they don't care, you'll be better off there when there's nothing to choose, so there's nothing to lose. So you pry up your shoes, and from out of the blue, how without any guide, you know what your decision is, which is not to decide. You'll just leave him a clue. For example, a shoe, and then see what he'll do. Now it's he and not you who is stuck with magic bean. Nonsense.
Don't do that!
I have already given up one shoe this evening, and my feet cannot bear to give up another.
No, wait just 1 moment! Ow! Me now! You have a child!
That makes no sense!
Does it make sense that you're running from a prince?
I swear!
Here, take my shoes and run faster!
Okay.
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 Oh,
Who was that woman?
I know nothing.
I will cost you life.
I've done nothing.
I've the cow.
Like the slipper.
Who we will board? I will take this to the prince and we will search the kingdom tomorrow for the maiden who will fit this show.
It is mine, and I don't care if it costs me my life.
Give her the slipper and all will be repaired.
What was that noise?
Sir, just but what for him?
How dare you go off and search without me?
My apologies, sir. I just thought that I might.
Enough of what you thought. I employed a ruse and had the entire staircase smeared with pitch. And there, when the maiden ran, remained her slipper.
Brilliant!
I thought so. It did create quite a mess when the other guests left.
And sir, I have succeeded. In obtaining the others.
Give them the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
Who are you, old man?
Well, when I first appeared, I seemed deleterious.
Shut up!
Do as he says. He's obviously a spirit of some sort and we only need one.
Yes.
There's sunshine in my backyard. I heard Jack coming down the beanstalk calling for his axe, and then when he reached the bottom, he began hacking down the stalk, and then suddenly with a crash, the beanstalk fell, but there was no Jack. Oh, I know he's been crushed by the ogre.
Worrying will do you no good. If he is safe, he is safe. And if he's been crushed, well, there is nothing any of us can do about it now, is there? Well, I must be off. I need my rest before tomorrow's search is to commence.
Doesn't anyone care that a giant has fallen from the sky?
He is dead, is he not?
With such a thought, I suppose.
My job is done.
You want to see out, Jack? Yes, I slipped her hair.
Hey, cow. That cow doesn't look as white as milk to me.
Oh, she is.
Ah! That cow has been covered with flour!
Oh, we had a cow as white as milk. Honestly, we did.
Then where is she?
She's dead.
We thought you'd prefer a live cow.
Of course I prefer a live cow, so bring me the dead cow and I'll bring her back to life!
You can do that?
Now!
There you are! I've been worried sick!
Mother, look, the most beautiful harp.
You could have been killed coming down that plant. You've stolen too.
What's happening?
She's too heavy.
Milky White, now two friends, a cow and a harp.
Quiet! Feed the objects to the cow!
What?
You heard me. Feed them to the cow!
I'll do it. She will only milk for me. Squeeze, pal.
Wrong ingredients! Forget about a child!
No, wait just one moment. That cow is certainly as white as milk.
Yes.
And that cake was as red as blood.
Yes.
And the slipper is pure as gold.
And that hair is yellow as corn. I compared it to this.
I pulled it from a maiden in the tower and
You what? What are you doing? Had better work, old man, or before the stroke of midnight, your son will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Not now!
Yes. Meet your father.
Father? Is it really you? Oh, I thought you died in a baking accident.
I didn't want to run away
It's
from you, son.
working!
She's milking!
I don't understand.
Not now! Into the car!
We've given you what you wish.
Now when can we expect a child?
What's going on?
What's happening?
What's going wrong?
Where are you going?
Oh, son!
Father!
All is repaired.
He's dead! And so the mysterious man died, having helped end the curse on his house. As for the baker, there would be no reunion with his father, and he and his wife, bewildered, returned home. The witch, who had been punished with age and ugliness that night when her beans had been stolen and the lightning flashed, was now returned to her former state of youth and beauty. And milky white, after a night of severe indigestion, was now reunited with the wealthy Jack. As for the prince, he began his search for the foot to fit the golden slipper. When he came to Cinderella's house, Cinderella's stepmother took the slipper into Florinda's room.
Careful my toe, darling, I know. What will we do? It'll have to go, but when you're his bride, you can sit or ride. You'll never need to walk.
The girl obeyed, swallowing the pain, and joined the prince on his horse, riding off to become his bride.
Had the blood within the shoe. This one is not the bride that's true. Search for the foot that fits.
The prince returned the false bride and asked the other sister to put on the shoe.
Why won't it fit? Darling, be still. Cut off a bit of the heel and it will. And when you're his wife, you'll have such a life. You'll never need to walk.
The girl obeyed and swallowed her pain, but as she was helped on the back of the horse by the prince, he noticed blood trickling from the shoe.
Have you no other daughters?
To which the woman replied,
No, only a little stunted kitchen wench which his late wife left behind. But she is much too dirty and cannot show herself.
I insist.
And when Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is the true bride!
Always wanted us on.
Nobody hole within the shoe. This is the proper bride for you. and a prince.
And finally, as for Rapunzel, she bore twins and lived impoverished in the desert until the day her prince, wandering aimlessly, heard a voice so familiar that he went towards it. And when he approached, Rapunzel, overjoyed at seeing him, fell into his arms weeping. Two of her tears wetted his eyes, and their touch restored his vision.
I was going to come fetch you as soon as you learned your lesson.
Who are you?
Surely you remember. Mother, this is who I truly am. Come with me. We can be happy as we once were.
You will not go with you.
Let me speak for yourself. You're the only family I know.
Stay with me. You and those beautiful babies. Please. You give me no choice.
As is often the way in these tales, in exchange for her youth and beauty, the witch gave over her powers over others. When the wedding with the prince was celebrated, Lucinda and Florinda attending, wishing to gain favor with the princess and share in her good fortune. But as the sisters stood by the blessed couple, pigeons swooped down upon them, poked out their eyes, and punished them with blindness.
I see a prince found you. Yes. Thank you for the sliver.
I didn't think I'd wed a prince.
I didn't think I'd ever find you.
I didn't think
I could be so happy.
And it came to pass, all that seemed wrong was now right. The kingdoms were filled with joy, and those who deserved to were certain to live a long and happy life. Ever after, journey over, all is mended, and it's not just for today, but tomorrow, and extended, ever after, all the curses have been ended, the reverses wiped away, all is tenderness and laughter, for forever after.
Happy now and happy ends and happy ever after.
There were dangers and confusion, and the past would often swerve.
We did not.
There were constant
It's amazing.
disillusions,
Now we did it.
but they never lost their nerve.
Not a lot.
To reach the right conclusion.
So we got what we deserve. No sorrow, tenderness and laughter. Joy today and bliss tomorrow and forever after.
I'm saying, I was smoked, we were happy. It was fun. Like when we went into the woods to get our wish, now really blind.
I had everything of beauty and power, and a daughter like a flower in a tower. Then I went into the woods to get my wish, and now I'm ordinary. Cause I'm finally unhappy now and happy ends as well as ever after. Happy is our competence, been worthy of our discontents to be happy and forever. You will see your wish come true. Don't be careful, don't be clever. When you see your wish pursue, it's a dangerous endeavor, but the only thing to do. Those deep blue circles you made, the path that we make comes fearful. Those deep blue circles you made, so help me make them flow. Those deep blue circles
Once upon a time, later,
I wish
in the same far-off kingdom,
more than anything,
lived a young
more than
princess,
life,
the lad Jack,
more than footmen.
the baker and his family.
No, I miss
I wish
more than anything.
more than the moon. I wish to sponsor a festival more than life. The time has come for a festival more than riches.
Kingdom up in the sky.
More than anything. I wish we had more room.
But despite some minor inconveniences, they were all content.
I never thought I'd wed a prince.
I never thought I'd find perfection.
I never thought I could be so happy. Not an unhappy moment since. I never thought I could be so happy.
Happy now, happy hence, happy ever after. We're so happy, you're so happy. Just as long as you stay happy, we'll stay happy.
Hearts of pet,
With my cow.
Little gurgle.
Darling, I must go now.
We should really sell it.
Where's the cheesecloth?
wishes may bring problems such that you regret them. Better that though that you never get them. I'm gonna be a perfect wife.
Be a perfect son.
I'm gonna be a perfect wife.
Be a perfect
I'm gonna
father.
see that he is so happy. I never thought I'd love my life. I was settled for another. Then to become a wife. Then to beget a child. That fortune smiled. I'm so happy.
If only this cottage were a little larger.
I will expand our quarters in due time.
Why expand when we can simply move to another cottage?
We will not move. This was my father's house, and now it will be my son's.
You would raise your child alongside a witch.
Why does he always cry when I hold him?
Babies trying to even hold him as if he were so fragile.
Here, he wants his mother.
I cannot take care of him all of the time.
I'll take care of him when he's older.
Sure.
We had to go through thick and thin.
I never thought I'd be so much I hadn't been. I'm so happy.
Are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
And the baby?
He's okay. Are you all right?
You. Have you done this to our house?
Always thinking of yourself. Look at my garden.
What of your garden?
Look!
Destroyed.
What has
I was
happened?
thrown to the ground. I saw nothing.
What could do such a thing?
An earthquake.
No earthquake. My garden has been trampled. Those are footprints.
Who could do such a thing?
Anything that leaves a footprint that large is no who.
Oh. Do you think it was a bear?
Bears are sweet. Besides, you've ever seen a bear with 40-foot feet?
A dragon.
No scorch marks. Usually they're linked.
Wait
Imaginary.
a minute.
Extinct.
A giant?
Possible. Very, very possible.
Maybe we should tell someone.
Who are you gonna tell?
The royal family, of course.
Ha! The royal family. I wouldn't count on that family to snuff out a rat. With a giant, we'll all have to go to battle. A giant's the worst. A giant has a brain. Hard to outwit a giant. A giant's just like us, only bigger. Much bigger. So big that we are just an expendable pawn beneath its foot. Boom. Crash. We are moving!
And so the baker proceeded to the castle, but not before visiting Jack and his mother.
Look, Pinky White, it's the butcher.
Baker.
What can we do for you, sir?
I've come to investigate the destruction that was wrought upon our house today.
Jack has been home with me all day.
The baker told Jack and his mother that he feared there was a giant in the land.
I could recognize the giant's footstep. Maybe I could
You'll
look
do
at
no
it.
such thing.
Please, any help at all?
I'm sorry, but you'll get none from us. No one cared when there's a giant in my backyard. I don't recall you volunteering to come to my aid.
A giant in your backyard is one thing. A crushed house is quite another.
Look, young man, giants never strike the same house twice. I wouldn't be worried if I were you.
I'm taking the news to the castle nonetheless.
And when the baker reached the castle, it was the princess who greeted his news. The story unfolds.
Excuse me, madam, this small man insists on seeing you.
Princess, I've come to report news of a giant in the land.
Where did you see a giant?
Well, I didn't exactly see it.
Then how do you know it's a giant in the land?
Well, our house was crushed. There were
That
footprints.
could have been caused by any number of things. I will show you to the door.
Wait!
A nearby household was visited by a giant not long ago, descending from the beanstalk.
Yes, I remember.
That giant was slain. Now come along.
Oh, wait! Princess, we have a young child. This child was very difficult to come by, and his safety is of great importance to us.
Are we entirely through now?
Yes.
I will see that this news is taken up with the prince when he returns. Thank you.
I'm going off to sell the harp, Jack.
Mother, no!
Jack, listen to me. We don't want this harp around here when there's a giant on the loose.
I know how to kill a giant!
Please, we've had our fill of giants.
But Mother, if I could help...
Enough! Promise you won't leave your surroundings.
But Mother, I'm a man now.
Oh, you're still a little boy in your mother's eyes. Now I want you to promise. Promise?
I promise.
What happened to your house?
We had a baking accident.
Baking accident?
No use in frightening the young thing.
You can't frighten her.
Well, I guess Granny will have to do without the sweets. Besides, I have all I can carry.
Why such a load?
Oh, we had an accident too. I came home to find our house destroyed, as if a big wind blew it in. I couldn't find my mother anywhere. So I salvaged what I could, and now I'm off.
Oh, good friends. What news have you? What of Mother's grave? Oh no, what kind of trouble? Oh, no, I can't go and investigate. A princess is not allowed into the woods unescorted. Good idea! I'll disguise myself and see what's wrong. Thank you, birds.
We'll take you to Granny's.
What?
We're not gonna let her go alone.
All right, I will take you.
I don't need anyone to take me. I've gone many times before.
But not when there have been such winds blowing.
That is right, we will all take you.
No.
I'm not going to sit here with a wind by return to this cottage, too.
I know Mother made me promise, but I'm gonna find that giant anyway.
Into the woods, it's always when you think at last you're through, and then into the woods you go again to take another journey.
Into the woods, the weather's clear. You've been before, you've not to fear. Into the woods, away from here.
Giants.
The woods to grandmother's house.
Into the woods, the path is straight, no reason then to hesitate.
Into the woods, it's not so late, it's just another journey.
Into the woods, but not too long. The sky is strange, the winds are strong. Into the woods to see what's wrong.
The woods to slay the giant.
Into
The woods, to shield the
To
child.
flee the winds.
to find a future.
To shield,
To slay.
To flee.
To find.
To fix,
to hide.
To move.
Battle.
to see what the trouble is.
What are you doing here?
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. You just left me locked in a town without company for my entire life, then blinded my prince, and banished me to a desert where I had little to eat and again no company. And then we're twins. Because of the way you treated me, I'll never ever be happy. I was just trying to be a good mother. Stay with me, there's a giant ring above!
good to see you.
What brings you into the wood today?
I'm investigating news of a giant in the land.
You? Investigating news of a giant? Father would not even do that. That is business for your steward, or less.
Well, what are you doing in the wood?
My Rapunzel has run off.
Run off?
She's a changed woman. She's been subject to hysterical fits of crying, moods that no soul can predict. I know not what to do.
What a pity.
And Cinderella?
Oh, she remains well.
Does she? Now, brother, do tell me what you're really doing here.
High in a tower like yours was, but higher, a beauty asleep. All round the tower, a thicket of briar, 100 feet deep. Agony, no frustration more keen, when the one thing you want is a thing that you've not even seen.
I found a casket entirely of glass. No, it's unbreakable. Inside, don't ask it, a mating, alas, just as unwakeable.
What unmistakable agony is the way always barred.
She has skin white as snow.
Did you learn her name?
No, there's a dwarf standing guard.
Agony, such that princes must weep. Always enthroned to anything, almost, or something asleep. If it were not for the thicket,
The thicket's no trick, is it thick?
it's the thickest.
The quickest is pick it apart with a stick.
Yes, but even one prick is my thing about blood.
Well, it's sick.
It's no sicker than your thing with dwarfs. Dwarfs
are very upsetting.
Not forgetting the task unachievable, mountains unscalable, if it's conceivable, but unavailable. Agony, misery, not to know what you miss, while they lie there for years,
And you cry on their beers.
what unbearable bliss. Agony that can cut like a knife. Ah well, back to my wife.
Rapunzel, I must be off. Godspeed, brother.
Godspeed.
And after hours of searching for Granny, our intrepid travelers lost not only their way, but their patience as well.
Are you certain this is the right direction?
We went down the dell.
Perhaps you forgot the
The
way.
path is straight.
Was straight. Now there is no path.
Where's the stream? Where's the lily pond? Where's Granny?
Calm down. Maybe we should turn back.
No.
Well, then we'll just have to find your granny's house without the path.
But Mother warned me never to stray from the path.
The path is straight from you.
Wait, that looks familiar in the distance. 3 large oak trees.
Yes, I recognize
What might that be?
the steward and the royal family. What brings you into the woods?
The castle has been set upon by a giant.
What? I warned you! Why didn't you do something?
I don't make policy, I just carry it out.
And I warned you, you can't count on a royal family to solve your problems.
Perhaps we should go back to the village.
I wouldn't be in such a rush if I were you. Guess which path the giant took to the castle?
What?
All that's left of my garden is a sack of beans! And there's not much left of your house either.
But I was told giants never strike the same house twice.
You heard wrong.
the beanstalk.
We'll get him for you right away. Don't move. It was you who destroyed our house. Not a great wind. It's because of you I have no mother.
And who destroyed my house? That boy asked for shelter. And then he stole our gold, our hen, and our harp. And then he killed my husband. I must avenge the wrongdoings.
We are not responsible for him.
You're wasting your breath.
She's right! You can't reason with a dumb giant!
Not all giants are dumb. Now give me the boy.
We told you he's not here.
The girl is telling the truth!
I know he's there. And I'm going to wait right here until he's delivered to me.
The giant, who was nearsighted, remained convinced that she had found the lad. There was no consensus among them of which course of action to take.
Put a spell on her. Yes. I no longer have my powers. If I did, you think I'd be standing here with all of you? Now, we'll have to give her someone. Who? The steward. It's in his line of duty to sacrifice his life.
Don't be ridiculous! I'm not giving up my life for anyone!
Don't take it personal.
I'm waiting.
You must understand, these are not people familiar with making choices. Their past experience in the woods had in no way prepared them for a force this great.
Excuse me, but would you like a blind girl instead?
How dare you!
Put them out of their misery! We're not that miserable!
What are you talking about?
She doesn't want a woman. Fine, then what do you suggest we do?
I'm still waiting.
It is interesting to examine the moral issue at question here. The finality of stories such as these dictates. I'm sorry, I tell the story, I'm not part of it.
That's right, not one of us.
You're always on the outside.
But you must understand, that's my role. There must always be someone on the outside.
You're going to be on the inside now!
You're making a big mistake! You must always need an objective observer to pass the story along!
Some of us don't like the way you've been telling it.
If you drag me into this mess, you'll never know how your story ends! You'll be lost!
Wait! He's the only one who knows how the story goes.
Do you think it'll be fun if you have to tell it yourselves? Think of your baby.
He's right, put him down. Put that away.
That's better now. You don't want to live in a world of chaos. You must always need an objective observer.
Here's the light!
I am not the lad.
This is not the lad.
Why did you push him into her arms?
You wanted to get rid of him too. We might have thought of something else. If it was up to you, a decision would never be made. Now that he's gone, we'll never know what happens next.
Manage.
Must I search among you for the lad?
No! Jack is just a boy. We had no food to eat and he sold his beloved cow in exchange for magic beans. If anyone is to be punished, it is the fool who made that exchange.
Nonsense.
He was your responsibility. Now I must punish him for his wrongs.
We've suffered too. Do you think it was a picnic disposing of your hazardous remains?
You're getting me angry.
No! What about our anger? What about our loss? Who's been belongs into our kingdom?
Be quiet!
I'll hide my son and you'll never find him. You'll never find him.
I'm warning you.
And we'll send you right back to that beanstalk where you are.
Where is your son? Is that him?
Stay here.
The boy is hiding in the steeple tower! What?
If he's not, I will return here and find you.
She's in poor condition.
Wake up! Wake up! Don't let them get Jack. We won't. Don't let him be hurt. As I stand here at death's door.
I'll do all I can.
Promise.
All right, I promise.
No, stay away from there. You killed her.
I was just thinking of the greater good. That's my job.
This is the world I meant. Couldn't you listen? Couldn't you stay content, safe behind walls as I could not? No matter what you say, children won't listen. No matter what you know, children refuse to learn. Guide them along the way, still they won't listen. Children can only grow from something you love to something you lose.
Life was so steady and now this! When are things going to return to normal?
We must be gone if we will arrive before nightfall.
Yes.
Where are you going?
We're off to a hidden kingdom.
We can't take everyone. Fools! There is nowhere to hide.
You'll never make it. We have to stay here and figure this out together.
Some people are cut out to battle giants, and others are not. I don't have the Constitution. And as long as I can be of no help, I'm going to hide. Everything will work out fine in the end.
Not always.
I hope the giant steps on them all.
You shouldn't say that. You were thinking the same thing.
This is horrible. We just saw 3 people die.
Since when are you so squeamish? How many wolves have you carved up?
A wolf's not the same.
Ask a wolf's mother.
Stop it.
I suggest we find the boy now and give her what she wants.
But if we give her the boy, she'll kill him too.
And if we don't, she'll kill half the kingdom.
Maybe if he apologizes, makes amends.
Yes. Returns the stolen goods.
Yes, he's really a sweet boy at heart. She'll see that.
No, you people are so blind. It's because of that boy that there's a giant in our land. While you continue talking about this problem, I'll find the lad and I'll serve him to the giant for lunch.
Are we going to let her feed the boy to the giant?
No.
I'll have to find him first.
I'll go too.
No. Stay here with the baby.
We'll fan out and it'll increase our chances of finding him. No, I do not want you roaming about the woods. You will stay here with the baby.
You would entrust our child to her?
The baby is asleep. He will be fine with her.
But what if the giant were to return here?
The giant will not harm them, I know.
How do you know?
I know.
But what if?
But what if? Will it only take a giant's footsteps to stop your arguing?
You will stay here with the baby, please.
Do you two always argue like that?
No.
Seems like you do.
And there's nothing wrong with having an argument.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Milky!
That's him. Jack! Jack!
Milky!
Stay here.
But I want to come.
You'll be much safer here with the baby.
Don't go too far.
I'll only go 100 paces, okay? 1, 2, 3, Jack! Jack! Hello, sir.
Hello?
You must be here in search of the giant, sir.
Yes.
Have you come upon the giant yet, sir?
No?
I have, sir.
You have?
Yes.
And what are you doing alone? In the woods?
I came here with my husband. Well, it's a long story.
You would let you roam alone? In the woods?
No, actually, it was my choice. I'm looking for the lad.
Your choice?
Yeah.
How brave.
Right?
Yes. Anything can happen in the woods. May I kiss you? Any moment we could be crushed. Don't be rushed.
This is ridiculous. What am I doing here? I'm in the wrong story. Wait one moment, please. We can't do this. You have a princess.
Well, yes, I do.
And I have a baker.
Of course, you're right. How foolish. Foolishness can happen in the woods. Once again, please let your hesitations be hushed. Any moment, big or small, is a moment. After all, seize the moment. Skies may fall any moment.
But this is not right.
Right and wrong don't matter in the woods. Only feelings, let us meet the moment unblushed. Life is often so unpleasant. You must know that as a peasant. Best to take the moment present as a present for the moment. Oh, watch my badges. Oh, and my buttons, please. Oh.
Jack! 81, 82, 83. What seems to be the problem, miss? Might I be of some service?
The tree has fallen. Mother's grave destroyed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My wishes have just been crushed.
Don't say that.
It's true. You wouldn't understand.
Well, you can't stay here. There's a giant on the loose.
I'm sure the prince will see to it that the giant is rid from our land.
There's been no sign of the prince. Probably off seducing some young maiden.
What?
I understand what the princes do.
Not all princes.
You know, you look just like the princess, only dirty. You are the princess!
No! Get up. Get up, please. I am not a princess here.
What are you to do?
I must be on my way back to the castle.
Wait, you haven't heard? We came across the steward and the royal family in the woods. The castle has been set upon by the giant.
And the prince?
He was not with them. You must come with me. You will be safe in our company.
Oh, watch my hair. Watch my hair. Oh, my button's out. Oh, my hair. Oh, I must leave you now.
Why?
The giant.
Oh, the giant. I had almost forgotten. Will we find each other in the woods again?
This was just a moment in the woods. Shimmering and lovely and sad. Leave the moment, just be glad for the moment that we had. Any moment is a moment when you're in the woods. I must go and slay the giant. That is what the next moment holds for me. Oh, I shall never forget you. How brave you are to be alone in the woods, and how alive you made me feel.
What was that? Was that me? Was that him? Did a prince really kiss me? And kiss me? And kiss me? And did I kiss Wake up! Stop dreaming, stop prancing about the woods. It's not beseeming, what is it about the woods? Back to life, back to sense, back to child, back to husband, no one lives in the woods. There are ties, there are vows, there are needs, there are stems, there are shouldn'ts and shoulds. Why not both instead? There's the answer if you're clever. Have a child for warmth and a baker for bread and a prince or whatever. Never, it's these woods. Face the facts, join the group, find the boy, stop the giant, just get out of these woods. Was that him? Yes, it was. Was that me? No, it wasn't. Just a trick of the woods. Just a moment, one peculiar passing moment. Must it all be either less or more, either plain or grand? Is it always or is it never and? That's what woods are for those moments in the woods. Oh, if life were made of moments, even now and then a bad one. But if life were only moments, then you'd never know you had one. First a witch, then a child, then a prince, then a moment. Who can live in the woods? And to get what you wish, only just for a moment. These are dangerous roads. Let the moment go. Don't forget it for a moment, though. Just remembering you've had an and when you're back to or. Makes the or mean more than it did before. Now I understand, and it's time to leave the woods.
I should go in search of her. In which direction is she?
Ow!
Look who I found!
Please don't let her give me to the giant!
It's not our fault the giant wants you!
You're hurting me!
Keep away from him!
Where did you get this? Where is my wife?
She's dead.
What?
I'm sorry, sir. I came upon her. She was under a tree.
He was sobbing over her like she was his own mother. How awful.
How could this have happened?
I buried her in a footprint.
Should have stayed with her.
Remorse will get you nowhere.
My wife is dead!
Wake up! People are dying all around you! You're not the only one to suffer a loss! When you're dead, you're dead! Now it's time to get this boy to the giant before we're all so much dead meat! Keep away from him! Leave him alone! This is no time to be soft-hearted! He's going to the giant and I'm taking him!
Yes! He's the one to blame. It's because of you! There's a giant in our midst and my wife is dead!
But it is my fault. I was skipping those beans. You persuaded me to trade away my cowboy beans. And without those beans, there have been no stop to get up to the giants in the first place.
Wait a minute, magic beans for a cow so old you had to tell her how to sell it rich. You told her they worthless beans. Were they oversold or intelligent persuaded you to steal that gold?
See, it's your fault!
No!
So it's your fault?
No.
Yes, it is!
It's not.
It's true!
Wait a minute. I only stole the gold again, my cow back from you.
So it's your fault!
Yes!
No, it isn't. I'd have kept those beans when our house was cursed. She made us get the cow to get the curse reversed.
It's his father's fault that the curse got placed and the place got cursed in the first place!
So it's his fault.
So?
It was his fault.
No!
Yes, it is. It's his.
I guess.
Wait a minute. I chopped down a beanstalk, right? That's clear, but without any beanstalk, then what's square is how did a second giant get down here in the first place, second place?
Yes.
How?
Well, who had the other beans?
The other bean?
You pocketed the other beans.
I didn't. Yes, I did.
So it's yours.
No, it isn't, because I gave it to my wife.
So it's hers.
No, it isn't.
Then whose is it?
Wait a minute, she exchanged that bean to obtain your shoe, so the one who knows what happened to the bean is you.
You mean that old bean that your wife oh dear, but I never knew it, so I throw. Don't look here.
See, it's your fault.
But-
See, it's her fault,
But-
and it isn't mine at all.
Well, if you hadn't gone back up again,
We were needing,
You were greedy, did you need that hen?
but I got it for my mother.
So it's her fault then.
and what about the harp in the third place?
The harp, yes.
She went in me too.
I dared you to?
You dared me too. She said that I was scared. And she
Me?
dared
No,
me.
I didn't.
So it's your fault.
Wait a minute, you hadn't dared to.
And you'd have left the harp
Well,
alone.
you hadn't thrown away the bean in the first place.
She hadn't raised it in the
She
third
hadn't
place.
raised it in the
Why
first
did she
place.
bring the bean in the first place?
It's your fault.
You're responsible. You're the one to blame. It's your fault.
It's the last midnight. It's the last wish. It's the last midnight. Soon it will be boom, squish. Told a little lie. Stole a little gold. Broke a little vow. Did you? Had to get your prince, had to get your cow, had to get your wish, doesn't matter how, anyway it doesn't matter now. It's the last midnight, it's the boom splat, nothing but a vast midnight, everybody smashed flat. Nothing we can do, not exactly true. We can always give her the boy. No, of course what really matters is the blame. Someone you can blame. Fine if that's the thing you enjoy, placing the blame. If that's the aim, give me the blame. Just give me the boy.
No.
No? You're so pure, but stay here and in time you'll mature and grow up to be them. So let's fly, you and I, far away.
Please.
I'm the hitch, I'm what no one believes. I'm the witch. They're all liars and thieves like your father, just like you will be too. Oh, why bother? They'll just do what you do. It's the last midnight, so goodbye, y'all. Coming at you fast, midnight. Soon you'll see the sky fall. Here you want a bean, have another bean. Beans are made for making you rich. Let them and they soar. Here you want some more. Listen to them roar, giants by the score. Oh, well, you can blame another witch. It's the last midnight. It's the last verse. Now before it's past midnight, I'm giving you my last curse. I'm leaving you alone. You can tend the garden, it's yours. Separate and alone. Everybody down on all floors. All right, mother, win. Lost the beans again. Punish me the way you did then. Better ugly and spurn with my powers return. And I fear midnight's here. Time to disappear. Shut.
Maybe I should have stolen from the giant.
Maybe I shouldn't have strayed from the path.
Maybe I shouldn't have attended the ball.
Yes. Maybe you shouldn't have.
Where are you going?
Away from here.
But you said that we had to figure this out together.
Don't you
See? It doesn't matter whether we're together or apart.
We need your help.
You don't understand. My wife was the one who really helped. I relied on her for everything.
You would leave your baby?
My child would be much happier in the arms of a princess.
No. No, come back. Come back. No, wait! All right. All right. Come on. Jack.
thought you were dead.
Not completely. I mean, are we ever?
As far as I'm concerned, you are.
Is that the truth?
Yes. It's because of you all this happened.
Look! I strayed into the garden to give your mother a gift, and then I foolishly took some of those beads for myself. But how was I to know? How are we ever to know? And she died. And then I ran away from my guilt. And now aren't you making the same mistake?
No!
Aren't you running away?
I knew he'd return.
I knew he wouldn't leave his baby.
Seemed like he was going to.
Here, give me my son, please. He always cries when I hold him.
Now what are we to do?
We must have a plan for when the giant returns.
What?
We have to think.
If there was just some way that we could surprise her.
She's too tall to surprise.
Oh, good friends! Oh, I need your help now more than ever. What of the prince? Oh, I could just...
I don't care. I don't care. What's important now is that we find a way to fell the giant. How can you help?
You could do that? Oh, how could I ever thank you? Thank you, birds. Thank you. Bye. Bye, birds. Thank you.
You can talk to birds.
The birds will help.
How?
When the giant returns, they'll attack her and peck out her eyes until she's blind.
And what good will that do?
Then you can surprise her. You strike her, or whatever it is you do to kill a giant.
Yes. Once she's blinded, she'll stagger about.
She'll get angry.
And she'll crush us all.
There needs to be something that we can help.
Plan or anything.
Smear the ground with pitch.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll lure her to an area that's smeared with pitch, and her shoes will stick, and she won't be able to move.
And I'll strike her from behind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. Lure her where? And with what?
Yes, where?
Oh, I know. A tower.
What tower?
Between those two trees over there, an old tower.
Yes, send her to the tower.
All right. We have to try something. Quick, it'll be dark soon.
Here.
I'm excited.
Come on.
Don't cry. I know. You want your mother.
Hello?
The giant went that way.
My darling, is that you? What are you doing in these old clothes? And with a child? You must return to the castle at once. There's a giant on the
The
loose.
giant has been to the castle.
No, are you all right? My darling, why are you being so cold?
Maybe because I'm not your only love. Am I?
I love you, I do. But yes, it's true.
Why, if you loved me, would you have strayed?
I thought that if I had you, I'd never wish for more. And part of me is content and as happy as I've ever been. But there remains a part of me that continually needs more.
I have on occasion wanted more, but that doesn't mean I went in search of it. If this is how you behave as a prince, what kind of king will you be?
I was raised to be charming, not sincere. I did not ask to be born a king. I am not perfect. I'm only human.
I think that you should go.
Leave? But I do love you.
Just consider that I have been lost. A victim of the giant.
Is that what you really wish?
My father's house was a nightmare, and your house was a dream. But now I just want something in between. Please go.
I shall always love the maiden who ran away.
And I, the faraway prince.
Wait till my mother hears that I've slain the giant.
Jack, your mother's dead.
Dead? Was she killed by the giant?
No, she was arguing with the giant, trying to protect you, when she was struck a mortal blow by the steward.
No, why would he do that?
He was trying. He thought she was provoking the giant.
Can no one bring her back?
No one.
The steward will pay for this. After we slay the giant, I'll slay him.
You will do nothing of the kind.
He shouldn't have killed my mother, right?
I guess not.
Then he must die.
Well, no.
Why not?
Because that would be wrong.
What he did was wrong. He should be punished.
And he will be. Somehow.
How?
I don't know. Stop asking questions I can't answer.
I'm going to kill him.
Then kill him. Wait. Don't kill him.
Oh, they're almost finished. You see over there? When the giant comes, we're to send her over there. Good. I want to climb the tower too.
I'm glad you're here to help me. Oh no. What is it? What's wrong?
My granny. She's gone.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
I think my granny and my mother would be very upset with me.
Why?
They said to make them proud, and here I am, about to kill somebody.
Not somebody. A giant who's been doing harm.
But the giant's a person too. Aren't we to show forgiveness? Mother would be very unhappy with these circumstances.
Mother cannot guide you. Now you're on your own. Only me beside you. Still you're not alone. You are not alone. No one is alone. Sometimes people leave you halfway through the wood. Do not let it grieve you. No one leaves for good. They are not alone. No one is alone.
People make mistakes. Fathers. People make mistakes.
Holding to their own, thinking they're alone. Honor their mistakes.
For their mistakes.
Everybody makes
One another's terrible mistakes.
Witches can be right, giants can be good.
You decide what's right. You decide what's good.
Just remember.
Just remember, someone is on your side. Our side, someone else is not. Well, we're seeing our side. Our side, maybe we forgot. They are not alone. No one is alone.
Hard to see the light now.
Just don't let it go.
Things will be alright now. We can make it so. Someone is on our side. Okay. Here she comes. Remember, don't let her know of our plan.
Where is the boy?
I don't know.
Yes, we do. We can't go on hiding him any longer.
Quick, tell me where he is.
Over there. Yes. See that tower where the birds are clustered? Jack's hiding there.
Thank you. Now justice will be served and I shall leave your kingdom.
She's sweating. She's bleeding all over. She's beginning to fall. She's beginning to fall this way. You're right. You're alive. Oh, the baby's okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're all right. Oh, and my son. He's great.
Now, let us all return home and hope there will be no more killing.
Where am I to go? I've no one to take care of me.
Jack, it's time. You'll have to take care of yourself now.
No, it's not.
What?
I'll be your mother now.
I don't want another mother. I want a friend and a pet.
Of course, we have nowhere to stay, so we'll live with you.
Oh, no.
It'll be fun.
What? But my house is in shambles. There'd hardly be room for... All right. You can come with us.
And you shall join us too.
You'll not return to the castle?
I'll gladly help you with your house. There are times when I actually enjoy cleaning.
How proud your wife would have been of me.
And how sad it is that my son will never know her. Maybe I just wasn't meant to have children. But how will I go about being a father with no one to mother my child?
Tell them the story of how it all happened. Be father and mother and know what to do.
Sometimes people leave you halfway through the woods. Do not let it grieve you. No one leaves for good. You are not alone. No one is alone. Hold him to the light now. Let him see the light. Things will be alright now. Tell him what you know.
Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom,
Careful the things you say. Children will listen.
sad young lad,
Careful the things you do. Children will see.
Child will speak.
And
and his wife.
learn. Children may not obey, but children will listen. Children will look to you for which way to turn, to learn what to be. Careful before you say, listen to me. Children will listen. Careful the wish you make. Wishes are children.
careful the path they take, wishes come true, not free.
Careful the spell you cast, not just on children.
Sometimes a spell may last.
Past what you can see and turn against you. Careful the tale you tell, that is the spell. Children will listen.
Those fearful, those deep, those dark until you may lose the path that we make. How is fearful, those deep, those dark until you may lose the path that we make. How is fearful, those deep, those dark until you have to